All right, we got some McPhee versus Turner men's league action. This action is brought to you again by Halifax Ultimate, Red Circus Ultimate, and probably some portion of Madhouse Ultimate. I'm Casper McCauley. I'll be filming and providing some amount of commentary for this game. So last week we saw the McPhee team, Sans McPhee, struggle a little bit early on in the game before finding their stride, and let's see if they can bring it against the Young Guns. Plus Ryan Stewart. Josh Turner with the disc. Finds Felix. Joey. Joey, the lefty forehand. Finds an inside look to Turner. Really nice touch. McPhee is a shooter, and he'll throw some shots that you don't see from anyone else. Eric Reynolds roasting Joey deep. I'd love to see it. Looks like Dark starting off with a backhand force. Don't want to give up a bunch of hammers to start off the game. Martelli subbing for Josh Turner's team. We'll actually see him later tonight. Nick Bartlett hustling to tap in the disc so he can shoot one to Ryan O'Sullivan. Ben finds a sub on defense. You'd love to see it. Martelli with the inside break look to two possible open receivers. McPhee with the disc on the side. Looking for one around. Floats one to Laka. Harrison's got the disc. What was that? Nice toes. Oh. Ryan Stewart catches the around from Turner. McAllister, Stewart. Porter's got to find something. We'll round to McPhee. Oh. Looks off Bartlett for a second, but then throws to someone not on his team. Grant McDonald has arrived at the Canada Game Center. Grant McDonald will be a member representing Team Canada at Worlds in nice patience there, Nick. And we've already seen a really nice start to the game from Nick Bartlett. 2 assists. It's great to see him playing with some confidence. Tropity. Lefty in stride. That's beautiful. to Harrison. Paul Trevor cutting hard under. And then cutting hard to the end zone. And that was really important because Darkman, she had a couple of subs in while that disc was in the air, so they'll have fresh legs on D. Let's see if they can add some pressure. And it looks like Harrison cuts off the first cut from Martelli. First look does go to Joey. Up the line to Martelli. We got a tough matchup in the end zone here. He's got to find Turner. Turner's got a matchup here. Now, Laka with the deep poach off of Joey to help out. But White plays it smartly, advances Joey to the front of the end zone, who was able to find the right angle. And now just a blow-up, defensive blow-up. Eric Reynolds with the disc, he's got to find a dump, finds a dump. Huge game from Dark. I've never seen Brady lean back like that. Something's about to happen. Turns out Eric Reynolds making his presence felt. Clean movement from White. Oh. Garrett with really active hands on the mark, almost getting a hand block. Wow. Absolute dime ball. Ryan Stewart, ladies and gentlemen. Ollie wide open. Harrison also open. Now, Grant's going to try and poach off here, but hard to poach off and help out on a really nice upline cut. Martelli's going to tap the disc in the corner. Where's the first cut going to go? Probably Turner. Yep. That was a great cut by Joey. Nice clean offense. Now let's see if Paul Trevor can continue his cutting prowess. Jared Jung with the hand up indicating my bad. Felix, just that first step and the jumping ability, yeah. You knew that was going to be a point. Grant with a nice, well defended by Ryan. Sorry, I thought that Grant and Brady McPhee were the same person. They're not. Just both wearing short shorts. Yeah, that's why. Oh. Now let's see if he tries to do that scuba break against Josh Laka again. If he does, I suspect Josh Laka is going to handle. Oh, got him again. That's tough. Josh Laka, one of the toughest players to break the mark on. Bart with a very hard cut under. How's Ollie going to get this off the line? He's not looking at the dump. He looks at the dump. Scott Melvin. Back to Ollie. Got O'Sullivan isolated against Martelli in the end zone. Eric Reynolds joins the party. And maybe gets away with a pick there. Broken play, but Dark with the point. Oh, the shot. The trust, the execution. Felix with the tough D. Yep. Right place at the right time there. I think Garrett cutting into the backfield, Ollie not recognizing that his defender's coming with him. Oh, puts it out, trusting. Oh. I like the trust. First pass play going to Joey, yeah. Oh. Gain some yards to the break side. This is middle of the field. Way taking their time getting some subs, but didn't need to take their time when Mike McAllister can drop that buttery around flick for a point. That's such a difficult throw to get the right amount of float. We're gonna see. Martelli snack. After being on a hiatus from alternate for a little bit, Martelli's really looking to. Oh, made his presence felt on that possession, but it's tough to commit to a layout on court, especially when, like myself, you're in your 30s. Josh Turner playing great defense on McPhee. Let's see if he can stop this first pass. Doesn't, but manages to force a pass to lose yards. But Dart gets some subs in. Brady, with the patience, eventually finds an opportunity to the open side corner. Turner, after playing tough defense with possession, takes a sub. McDonald with a shot. Oh, don't see Brady get out jumped too many times, but I guess he didn't have a great angle. Didn't want to. He made a safe play. Didn't want to backpack his mark. Oh, that's great pressure by Sean Harrison. Sometimes, even if you don't get the disc, just having that hand there makes the catch a little bit tougher for chucking. And so I do like the timing on that. That wasn't a rushed pass. I think the adjustment to taking his time a little more still working out really nicely. Block getting broken by those scuba brakes. I'm sure we're gonna see him hand block one of them at least. Shooter with the disc. Joey takes off. No switch. Now, that was a... And I think that just goes to show you Luke Martelli's experience at throwing indoor throws. Question for Dark is going to be, can all players on the roster step it up? And it looks like they have in this game. But still got to step up on defense. For those of you unfamiliar, the format of this is a draft format where there's a pretty big range in terms of player experience on all these teams. And as a captain, you're trying to construct a roster that is both balanced, players who you think are going to mesh well together, and players who are going to try really hard, because one of my favorite things about this format is because of the sub on the fly aspect to it, every player can make a really huge impact on their shift. if they're willing to commit to running their hardest. Wow, I'll interrupt my monologue to compliment that insane read and throw. But yeah, and as a role player, as a career role player, my advice to anyone who's looking to make an impact in men's league or any draft league is run your hardest for an offense, a defense, and then find a sub, or even less than that. And I think in a league where there's such a gap in terms of player experience and ability, maximizing every last bit of productivity from each of your players is crucial to success. And from your subs. Martelli isn't even a regular player with the light roster, but he is making his impact felt, dictating the flow of the offense. Now let's see if he's got gas left for defense. Brady McPhee chucks one to a height advantage matchup, but McAllister with the crafty box out. All right, yeah, Ryan Stewart sees that's a great grab, but that's you gotta have a perfect throw to be able to put it in a place where Ollie Porter can't get it in the air. And looks like we got a timeout. I'll take this time to relocate and check in with Brock Patterson. Brock Patterson's doing quite well. Great cut by Eric to reset the stall count. I like Ryan's patience there. He knows he has sorry, I guess they're both Ryan. Red jersey Ryan. Rather than wasting a bunch of energy on cuts, just knows Ollie can make that throw the break side. Wow. Just a laser beam hammer in stride. Grant McDonald. Never seen that before. I wonder how many passes Paul Trevor is going to catch this game. Seems to be a lot. I like the open side to break side flick. Although I think a little more height and made it a little easier to catch. Ryan Stewart tapping it in. Expecting to get to the middle. Does find the around to Martelli. Throws it back to the open side, going to force him around again. JK with Martelli roasting his matchup up. Oh, neither of the pair of them can connect with that open side to break side flick, unfortunately. But it is an unguardable throw. Speaking of bladey flicks and missed connections, had two hands on it. He can't believe it himself. Neither can Ryan Stewart. Oh, Ollie with a great defensive shut off those cuts from Joey, forcing a high stall count situation. Luckily, Felix comes to the rescue. Ollie Porter. Yep. Ollie forcing a turnover almost by himself and then throws an assist. Let's see if Joey's going to take some pride in his ability. He does that by picking up the disc. And now let's see if he's going to force a throw. No, he makes the right decision. Great to see it. Now he's going to take him deep. Paul Trevor with a great defensive effort. McAllister with great hands. And what Ollie's doing right now is he's minimizing the amount of time he's spending not watching the disc by positioning himself really carefully. And Ryan's here with a little bit of a careless hammer, but looked really sweet, and that's my favorite kind of throw. So here, like if you look at the difference in defensive approach, Ryan's facing Ollie, which means Ollie just cuts right at him. Ryan has to turn his hips, and then it's over, because he then has to accelerate in the other direction. Whereas if your back's already facing your defender and they cut towards you, you can just run with them and kind of absorb the contact in the positive direction. But it requires really good peripheral vision to be able to know where your matchup is while not looking at them directly. And so it's really tough to develop that skill. Whoa. I don't know if that was in, but like, what a trailing edge grab by Grant McDonald. Was that in? Oh, excuse me. I get one bleep per recording session. Sorry about you. Bartlett takes off, but it's okay, we didn't see it. I think it's a good effort, but now let's see if Dark finds some subs. Now, can they be patient and work the disc in the end zone? Trevor also taking a sub. The look off to Scott Melvin, that's pretty dangerous, but luckily they bailed out. Looked off again, instead shoots the blade flick to the end zone. Gotta trust your teammates. Now the end zone cone is out of place. So White finds the open receiver. I do. Dark's been taking their time to get back on the line. Little recovery. Looks like we got Reddy and Ollie taking on the white team by themselves. What's the score? 2017?
It's 2017. I assume for a while? Oh, maybe not. Longest half time I've ever seen.
Oh, baby. Nice vision. Puts it in the perfect spot. Brady McPhee. Steps into one. McAllister with the read. Oh. It's called in. Great catch. Must have towed it. Oh. Porter gets open for a second. Continuation to Lotka. Trevor with the hard cut. Goes deep. Got multiple players going deep. Oh, I don't know if he lost the handle on that or if he just got smacked. That's a turnover near the end zone. No chance to find subs. Filthy lefty from Josh Turner to another lefty. Eric Reynolds. Multiple defenders in the throwing lane. Reynolds forces one, doesn't quite get there. But that's great defense from White. Turner finds the easy pass to McDonald, who might try a harder pass. A lot of temptation on this. When you have so much throwing talent, which I wouldn't know about, but I must assume it's really difficult to avoid throwing tricky looking passes when you don't need to. Speaking of tricky looking passes, beautiful touch flick to the end zone. Where's his first pass going to? It's a shot. It's got a ton of pace on it. That's perfect. Great hands. Oh, we all been there. It's got Melvin tapping in the disc. Dumps back to Harrison, swings it to McPhee. Now we got the end zone matchup, Garrett and Felix. Great hands from Felix. Now Brady's trying the back to his matchup method, but he's giving a ton of buffer. Let's see if Joey can punish it. Joey's got to get active. When your defender's not looking at you, just go in the other direction. Manages to accomplish just that. Finds the inside look to Porter. Throws it around. Now Paul Trevor just kind of finds that open under. But yeah, okay. That's pretty cool. That's why it's so valuable to have a tall handler, because you can just dump it over their defender, just pop it up in the air, and they're gonna go get it. It's just a free reset. A little spike from Nick Bartlett, show him his boss. Why they call him Father Bartlett? Oh. I was about to say, like, you never seem to make a bad decision, but I think that was a good decision to start. An imperfect execution. Let's see what his options are. That's good. Sullivan manages to dump it back. Reset the solid count. McAllister's poaching. Scott Melvin's wide open in the end zone. Ducks just going to swing it around, not going to force anything. Mike McAllister might now have to respect his matchup. And he does. Closes the distance. Let's see how much longer White can hold out on the end zone line. Well, required a perfect amount of touch because Felix was waiting in the lane, but that little hyzer air bounce for the receiver to run onto, that's just a McPhee special right there. Ooh, Felix lost Bartlett for a second. Ends up getting under. Martelli guarded nicely. A little lefty. Couple of quick lefties. 3 quick lefties to a lefty. Beautiful offense by White. Opts for that around throw. Gains some yards on the break side, and the shot. A little too much flow. Oops. I'm good. Kill some clock. Hard under from Ryan Stewart. Advance that disc. Always not super close to Mike McAllister, so he had an open look. It just wasn't there. It was in the backfield. Looking like trouble. Where's the open receiver? There was no open receiver, so he just chucks it to Ollie Porter, who comes down with it. But a stall down's been called. I wouldn't. Stall down is no contest. Great defense by Light. Joey picks it up. Felix does a little salsa dance in the end zone. Oh my goodness, it's got a flex. Does flex in the other end zone. It's pretty tilted, question mark. Great defense by Garrett. Great defense by Dark here. Tough pass. Great switch by Dark. Ollie was a little out of position from jumping to try and block the pass. Switched onto it by Garrett, but a little tic-tac-toe action. Light for the score. Ollie shoots one. Bartlett looks like he gave up on it. He knows it. Shot to Martelli. Now let's see if Dark can capitalize on a couple of miscues. First pass. Looks like it's to. Oh, yeah, ends up being to O'Sullivan. Next pass to O'Sullivan, looked off. Looks like Wacom got a piece of that, but ends up on the right side. Nice hands. There's no continuation. You see the frustration on Bartlett's face. He's got Melvin, shoots a little inside. It's a great throw. People gotta start trusting that. Block this time. Looks like we'll be seeing an apology letter from the NBA about the no call there. Ooh. Ollie Porter taking advantage of the defender not looking at him. Sneaks a pass to Garrett on the side. Joey Juice. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Doing that in shorts? Been there. That is no fun. Well, let's see if Garrett can run him. Instead, he just chucks it. Eric Reynolds reels it in. Beautiful throw. Beautiful catch. MIP candidate? Question mark? Stewart. Filthy inside forehand. Ollie Porter and Garrett Jung waiting in the end zone for your throw? That's some scary stuff. I think, yeah, White draws the defenders out a little bit. Let's see if they can rotate, get fresh legs, and just wear out. Instead, when you have that kind of throwing talent, you can just make things happen. Great cut from Brady. Having fun out there. Lots of fun being had. Looking at Grant McDonald get active here. Oh, and there he goes. Air alert. Great patience from cutter and thrower. They both knew it was there and took time to let it develop. Nick Bartlett shoots back. Woo-hoo-hoo! Watch it. Oh, tough injury there. Great defensive effort. Part of the game, but you hate to see it. Turner cuts for the under. Goes to Joey instead. Felix, extremely hard cut. Gets rewarded eventually. When he takes off like that. Not really anyone in Nova Scotia who can dunk with him. Not a lot of people, period, who can. Made a lot of defenders in the States feel trop petit, that's for sure. And the defensive effort. Nasty. Turner Martelli catches up with it. McDonald versus Porter, great matchup. Porter playing physical. Oh my God! How did he get that? Double coverage. Garrett thought he had it for sure. Unbelievable. Missed it though. You hate to see it. Oh, that's two. I'll bleep that one. That's a little frustration scooter if I've ever seen one. Some really exciting ultimate from some exciting players. And everyone avoids a collision with the other players, which is great. Throw and go, playing catch with each other. Caught reaching in the cookie jar. No soup for you, Mr. Stewart. There's no stew for you. That's a That's a my bad night from Grant. One more throw go action. No stew for him again. Eric Reynolds. Another race to the open side corner. Gonna throw one up for Grant. What a perfect angle. It's not in, but what a throw. No chance for the defender. God, Graham McDonald's lefties are so clean. Masterclass. Great vision by Garrett. Oh, threw a hammer. Joey never saw it. Never heard the up call. That's another point. Darks put a flurry together. Let's see. I'm not exactly sure what the score is, but I'm going to assume it's close and that every possession matters. Oh, dad backhand. Gets some back. Garrett says, my disc ready. Big block, but do we have a Data Davis situation here with Josh Turner? We hate to see it. A lot of damage done to Garrett on that possession, but he's a competitor. Come back. Beautiful throw. Oh, gosh. Looks like nobody got a hand on that, which is surprising. Turner, after that apparent hand injury, back in the game. More dad backhands. Martelli feeling vindicated in the game. One of the most staunch proponent of never throwing backhands from that side of the body. But now Martelli's forced to guard Ollie Porter. His next pass. Great defense from Martelli in the backfield, but gives up the end zone look. Beautiful elevator pass to get over the very tall arms of Josh Turner. Got him with it again. Brian Stewart has thrown that pass many times this game. It's mostly connected with it. That's a goal. What? I had it on camera. He had. That was 100%. Great cut by O'Sullivan. Great throw as well. Brian Stewart did a great job of cutting off the angle, even though he was out of position. And so it had to be a perfect throw, but it was. 3 minutes left in the game. Grant McDonald. Where's his open receiver? It's Joey. Martelli is hanging on the deep space, but he can come under for Felix. Felix just takes off, zooms into the end zone. Another point. Lockup picks it up quick. Had Reynolds in the end zone for a second, but wants a safer pass to McPhee. McPhee never wants a safer pass. Oh. The flexing. Yeah, that's the flexing backhand, but not quite inbounds. It's completed. Excuse me? Oops.
Okay. How did it look at the tendency for home run?
It's been a great game so far. A lot of fireworks, a lot of great cuts and throws and catches. But White hasn't found their answer to a couple to the dynamic offense from White, I don't think. Felix still cutting hard. Great defense by Ollie. Eyes in the back of his head. Great cut by Sean Harrison. Hezzy. Graham McDonald couldn't keep up. McAllister with the patience finds Felix. Oh, nice little. That short forehand, such a hard throw. Felix makes it look easy, and that's game.